visitors taking on our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught. A huge play there right off the bat. 71 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Our home team 7. Visitors nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there. Kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. When you look at this defense, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one out wide and intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Second and 10.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's Milton. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
Buffalo 8, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now Milton. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
Let's go. Hey. Liking 18. Ready.
On first down, here's Jenkins. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They work now on second and 9. Milton. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
That's another first down.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal. At the 2.
To throw, it's Milton. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Brock Bowers with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Home team 14. Visitors nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Quay Walker is the one to back that throw away. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw here. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Sampson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to 33.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. complete. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
70 Lions!
Quickly out wide, this is Watson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Visitors 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Reload! Reload! Go! Let go!
Stay on the ground with Jenkins. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Milton. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up a screen for Judkins. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chicago.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes and down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before break. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Looking to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
13 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today. Because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Milton.
Open man. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way.
So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings. Door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Out of the gun now on third down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. Complete to number 9, Christian Watson.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 6. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he'll take it down shy to 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
17-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field, and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position...
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points and gets them back within a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. 67 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, smash, smash. Go street. Street, street.
Judkins fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Viking. Quick check. Panther. Hot, hot.
And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And his guys are going to retake the lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready, ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Watson making the catch.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Third down and 1.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw. That'll be complete to Sampson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Quickly here, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words: make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
He did just that. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Sampson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 19, 19, cancer 11, cancer 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.